Hey guys, Andrew Community TV with another video. Now, today, I'm finally back with Phasmophobia. It's actually been a hot minute since I last played Phasmophobia. Mainly because, well, I was dealing with the holidays, I was doing some Christmas activities at the time, getting through the new year, and this is my first official video of 2026. So Happy New Year, everyone out there watching this video. Hopefully 2026 is off to a great start for you all. So far, I don't know what to think of it. It's too early to tell if it's going to be good or bad or just kind of met because it's just the second day of the year. There's still 364 days left to go because it is a common year. But anyway, we're back with Phasmophobia finally. It's still the Winter Jest event for I think a couple more weeks. Might be less than a couple of weeks. But anyway, uh, one of the things I want to try and do today is stop going to Tanglewood for one, and two, I want to stop. I know I keep saying this, like literally in my constant episodes of Phasmophobia. I know I keep saying this. I'm going to stop being a damn chicken. I want to stay in the building longer to see if I can get hunted and actually learn how to leak the ghost, because this is one of the main important things to learn how to do in Phasmophobia. But I'm too much of a fucking chicken to actually do it. Um, it would help if I was with other people, because playing by yourself is a little bit tricky, as you may have already noticed. But anyway, I ran out of sprint. Um, I seen the roadmap for Phasmophobia this year. I didn't even know this, but the game is still technically in early access. I didn't even know this. I thought it was already released. But no, apparently not. This is still early access. But apparently, Kinetic Games has it in the roadmap that they're actually planning to fully release Phasmophobia later this year. And that's actually really exciting. Like, this game is really, really fun. Yeah, it scares the hell out of me, and it's really fucking scary. It's really bad shit scary. But it is really, 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 really fun. But it's really scary for me, guys. Like, it really is. I think I have a real life phasmophobia fear, which is fear of ghosts, obviously. But let's get this stuff started, shall we? Um, Again, I am going to go to Tanglewood just to get a warm up in because it is the best map to get warmed up in. Let me see my current presets. Do I have any presets? Okay, yeah, so this is my loadout one. Um, Usually I don't bring this stuff if I really, really, really want to, because I'm trying to save money. Because if you guys don't know this, I mean, it's kind of stupid if you don't, because this is one of the basic rules of Phasmophobia, is if you take equipment, if you take extra equipment during your investigation, if you get hunted by the ghost and it kills you, you will lose your equipment. So that's the reason why I don't intend to, like, get any equipment. I will bring. I will go ahead and enable it this time just to have photo camera to get some evidence done. If I can take a few photos, that'd be great. If I can get photos. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and start Tanglewood. I know I go to Tanglewood all the time, but okay. So there's a cursed object. Now, Jane Nielsen. Now, that could be a female. So I'm not going to roll out Banshee right off the bat. Because if you guys did not know, there was an update that changed Banshees to where Banshees can only be female. So if it is a female, it can still be Banshee. But if that is a male, we can immediately rule out Banshee. But I can't tell if that's a male name. So if we see the model and if it ends up being a female model, we can leave Banshee in the group. All right. Is that foggy weather? I can't tell. But anyway, what are our optionals? Response to everyone. Okay, that's Okay, I suppose I am by myself, but okay. Have a member of your team escape the ghost during the hunt. Do keep in mind that this is easy to get confused with another ghost, another optional objective, uh, and that's to survive a ghost hunt. This is hiding from it, not being chased. This is to loop and successfully survive until the end of the hunt. That's this one right here. But this is probably the tougher one of those two, to be honest. Um, because let's be honest, that is just way too hard for me to actually do. Let me turn my sensitivity one more time because I just want to make sure my sensitivity is perfect. I will say the sensitivity just gets extreme sometimes. Like, what the heck, dude? Alright. So, okay, so sanity is 100%. That's good, obviously. I haven't even went to the building yet. Now, you guys probably already remember this by now, but you guys know that the thermometer is kind of obsolete. It does not help you as much as it did before, because it does not indicate the ghost room as quickly as it did before. So, my best guess is use video camera for orbs and dots for dots. And if it's a ghost writing, ghost, you can also get the book if you want. But I need a flashlight. No, not UV. Put the UV back. Wish me luck, guys. I hope it's not a demon. As you all know, I fucking hate demons in this game. They're the most common for me. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about demons, but I seem to get more demons more often than not. Like, I don't know what it is about demons. Like I said, I just get demons more often than not. So again, see if we can find the ghost room early here, because that'd be our best friends. I didn't check where the breaker was, but I know where the breaker spawns on Tanglewood. It either spawns in the basement or the... Oh, ghost orb. Okay, it's a kitchen ghost. Okay. So that's a ghost orb ghost. That's great. Thank you so much. That could still mean, though, that's a mimic, if it's... Wait. Is it fake ghost orb? No, that's not a fake ghost orb. Is it dots? I don't think it's mimic. We can leave the dots projector here. I just heard a footstep to my left. Don't see dots so far. I haven't turned on a single light, by the way, which is kind of bad, especially for sanity. All right. Not active so far, so maybe we can rule out Oni. We can get ghost writing. I didn't see dots, but we're not in there long enough to discover if it is a dots ghost, so we can't rule it out. We can't rule the possibility out just yet. Do keep in mind, because we're playing on lower difficulties, the ghost cannot change ghost room, so that's good. And I think the only ghost type that can't change ghost room is Goryo, even if you are playing on higher difficulties. But since I'm playing on a lower difficulty, no ghost type can actually change the ghost room. I think that's how the Goryo works anyway. Because hold on, if I go to Goryo, they've rarely seen far from the place of death. So yeah, they have a lower chance of actually changing their ghost room. Let's get Spirit Box. Maybe even EMF. Again, we can't rule out Banshee yet because I don't even know if that's a female ghost name. It could be a male, I'm not sure, but it could be a female as well. So we can't rule out that it's a Banshee quite yet. Yeah, there's Ghost Orb.
Not far from there.
Alright, well there's Spirit Box, so thank you very much for that. It could be a Dayem. Ooh, is it a Ooh, can we taste for a mare? Hold on. Genius play. Genius play. Hold on. It could be a yokai. Turn the breaker off. I really. Okay, yeah. Again, I'm not pussying it out. Okay, it's in the basement. Okay. Thank you so much for turning off the breaker. I really appreciate it, Jan. I really appreciate it. You know, like, I really appreciate you for being such a kind and noble ghost for turning off the breaker. I really appreciate that. Okay, it's not turning off the light immediately, so maybe we can rule out Mayor. Wait, let me check my setup timer real quick. 44 seconds. The good thing is it can't be a demon, so I don't have to worry about hunting right off the bat. Sandy's still pretty high. Did it write in the book? If it writes in the book, that will be a mare. No writing yet. Wait. I just... Why would I drop my flashlight? That's stupid, dude. The good thing is, if it does start a hunt, I know where it's going to most likely spawn, so I can easily run away, try and hide in the room. Because I don't have to worry about it being a wraith. Because a wraith can see you through doors. If you're trying to escape during a hunt, if it's a wraith, it can actually see you through doors. So if it has a line of sight of you, and if you try to close the door behind yourself, if it's a wraith, it can see right through you. Like, it can see right through the door, and it can spot you, even if you close the door. So I don't even have to worry about that special ability from a wraith. Something else I did not know about the wraith is the fact that right before it hunts, it has a chance to immediately teleport to you, even outside the ghost room. So that is the only exception to the wraith, I guess, is that most ghost types will start a hunt in the ghost room. Wraith is the only exception to that, because Wraith will have a random chance of just teleporting to you right before starting a hunt. So that's good to take note of. Now, I am a little bit calmer because even though our set timer has just run out and it can start a hunt now, my sanity is still high. And just because I know for the fact that it's not a demon or a fae, because they both have the ability to start hunts at 70% sanity or higher. The demon, however, can literally hunt you at... Our demon can literally hunt you at 100% sanity. It has a... Like, it's very rare, but a demon can hunt at 100% sanity. It's like, it's a special ability to where it can hunt you regardless of your sanity. Should we try... What would be ultralight? Let me see. Nothing. Alright. So we can't... Excuse me. So we can't have a UV ghost here. That means we can rule out Banshee. Alright. Well, that's good. Ghost Riding will be Mare. Dots will be Yokai. I haven't seen Dots. Maybe we can rule out your Dots. So maybe we can rule out Yokai. EMF would be Dayan. Okay. So we have the book in there. We can go ahead and... Wow, do we get a new ghost type? Wait, do we get the new ghost type? Hold on. Gain strength, protect. So, what I'm gathering from this is the Dayan will get mad if you get too close to it outside of a hunt. The Dayan uses strength of people close to her stand still. So, if you stand still, they lose strength. So it'd be EMF 5 if that's the case. Alright. Turn the breaker off. How lovely. I don't think the DN has any sanity threshold hunts. I think it's a just average 50% sanity threshold, so I can hunt you. So we're not going to chicken out. I may need a breather before going in here, though. So we're going to sit right here, take a deep breath, calm ourselves down before entering this building, because this is when shit gets real. Again, if it starts a hunt, I'm immediately going into this room, shutting the door behind me. One of them, because I think one of them has like a special thing you can hide behind. You can hide behind it, and it blocks your character model from the ghost, so the ghost can't see you. The only exception to that, I think, is Wraith, but I'm not sure. Oh, God. We don't have to worry about Wraith, though, because we've already ruled out that it's Wraith. Or ruled out that's not a Wraith. We can't rule out dots, either, quite yet. Although we haven't seen it, that would be a yokai. And UV is nothing, so we can rule out UV. And EMF would be Dan. Dots would be yokai. What about freezing temps? Freezing temps would be Onryo. Okay. See, the thing is, I haven't seen it light a candle either, so that leads me to believe that's Onryo for some reason. I guess we could take the thermometer in there to test if it is an Onryo. We already know that Spirit Box, so we can go ahead and put Spirit Box back. Free up an inventory slot. UV is not an option here. What are our optionals? I didn't even read our optionals. Well, I did have a member of your team witness a ghost event. We have yet to do that. I think we can rule out Oni. Yeah, we already ruled out Oni. Okay. That last name, Nielsen, kind of gives male vibes, so we probably could have ruled out Banshee right off the get-go. Although that is just the last name, so you can't really rule it out just from that. Okay. Activity's been kind of the... This is where I'm going to get nervous, okay? I want to take the thermometer in here. I did not see my breath, though. That's the thing. I was in the ghost stream. I did not see my breath. Yeah, the breaker is off, so I have to go downstairs and turn the breaker back on. Okay. If it is... Okay. It could still be a mare. And that's ghostwriting. If it is a mare, that scares me because a mare has an increased chance to start a hunt in the dark. So if it is a mare, if I go in the kitchen and if I see ghostwriting in the book, it's an immediate mare. I did test for a mare, though, because a mare has a chance to immediately turn off a light when you turn it on. I did not see that. That does not mean that it's a mare. That does not mean that's not a mare, though. And again, EMF will be Dayan, while freezing temps would be Onryo, Ghost Riding will be Mare, and Dots would be Yokai. I don't think it's Yokai because we've seen it in Dots. I don't think it's a Yokai. I think we can maybe rule out Yokai, to be honest with you. Yokai would be... Okay, let's see the strengths of a Yokai. Talking near a Yokai will anger it, increasing the chance of an attack. See, I'm not really talking, though. Plus, I have it to where it's, I have my chat audio different right now, so that doesn't really count. So we can't rule out Yokai quite yet. If we go in here and see Dots, then we can, to see if it is a... Let me check my sanity, dude. This is getting a little tense now. I told myself before doing this video I would not pussy out and go in here, even if it means dying, okay? Okay, 91% sanity, okay. The good thing is I don't think it can hunt us right now because our sanity is too high. So mare is what's scaring me. So if we go in here and if we see ghost writing on the table, it's a mare. It's 100% mare. See, a mare can actually hunt. If you're in the dark, mare's hunting threshold is 60% sanity. While you're in the light, it's 40% sanity. The good thing though is I know that I think a majority of the time a ghost starts the hunt. I'm pretty sure it starts in the ghost room. So when you know you're getting hunted, you can easily escape by going the opposite way. So I'm gonna go in here, close the door behind me, and get behind an object so it blocks line of sight. That's what I did that one time, and it was epic. It was a demon, by the way. I think it was episode. It was either 9 or 10, to where it was a demon. It started to hunt right before I got out of the door. I came in this room and I actually hid from the demon, and I actually survived. That was before I found out that it was a demon, though, because it literally hunted when I was at like 98% sanity, and so I knew right off the bat it was a demon. So this is a bit different. See, the thing though is, if it's on rail, if I light a candle, it would start a hunt immediately. We don't even know what the cursed object is. Did I see the mirror? I don't know. Anyway, let's go in here. Even if it means dying, we're going to go in here and we're going to discover the truth. Okay? This is when it gets tense, guys. This is also the most scary. This is also the most fun part of the game, though, because it's when it gets scary. Like, it gives that tense vibe. You know what I mean? Like, it's. Ugh. But we gotta do it, though. We gotta discover the truth. Let's get in here. Let's do it. Brave face. Whatever you are, you better not start a hunt. I will scream in your face. You just have unfinished business. What's the big idea? What's the big idea, huh? Just did it right in the book. Yeah, thanks for that. I really appreciate that. Alright. So we can rule out Mare, because the book was not on the table, so the ghost knocked it off, so did not write in it. So that gives us only 3 options. It gives us Dayan, Onryo, or Yokai. I'm gonna check the temperature now. First, I want to check my sanity. It's probably not too high, to be honest. Or too low, to be honest, so let's not do that. Let's not waste our time. I did see my breath. That could mean Onryo. I'm gonna go get a photo camera, see if I can get a photo of it. We'll leave the one over there. I'm starting to lean more towards now Onryo now that I saw my breath, but we can't make a full judgment quite yet. I'm getting a photo camera so I can get maybe a potential photo of the ghost, so I can get more money. Let me check my sanity. I should have checked it when I was in here, dude. What am I doing? 90%. Okay. Not too bad. Hopefully it does a ghost event. Hopefully it doesn't hunt. I hope it does a ghost event, not a hunt, so I can take a picture of it. Dude. Stop it. Okay, you turn the breaker off. Are you serious, man? Yeah, really. Like, how much of a freaking dirtbag do you have to be? Like, dude. Now it's giving mayor vibes after I had literally just turned the freaking breaker off. It's also giving Onryo vibes, though. Because I don't think Onryo likes lights either. Like, it doesn't like candles being on, so it doesn't like light either. See, the thing though is, if it was ghostwriting, it would have written in the book and it would have stayed on the table. It wouldn't have been knocked off. So I think it's not. I think it's not Mare. We can easily rule out Mare. I think it's Onryo. Like, I'm leaning towards Onryo now because it's the only freezing ghost left, and I don't think any other ghost type would be leaning more towards that. So I'm just gonna say it's Onryo. I'm not gonna leave yet. I'm gonna be mad if I go in here and if I die and if I actually am right on it being Onryo, because I do want a photo of it. At least a photo like that, and I just wasted a photo, by the way. Just taking a photo of absolutely nothing. Alright. Alright. Let me check my sanity. My sanity is probably lower now because it did turn the lights off. It wasn't a ghost event. By the way, that's a lot of activity. Still not too bad. I think we can rule out yokai because I have not seen dots, so we can rule out yokai. If it was yokai, we would have definitely seen it on dots before, like, by now, so we can easily rule out dots. Bro, I'm gonna be so mad if I go in here, if it finds me, and if it kills me, and if it is Onryo, I'm gonna be really pissed off, dude. Thankfully, if it is Onryo, its hunting threshold is 50% sanity, I do believe. Yeah, thank you for turning off the breaker again. Like, that's really appreciated. Can you give me EMF? That'd be greatly appreciated. Where's the book, by the way? Come on. See, it didn't quite go below 0. If it goes below 0, then it's 100% Onryo. It could also be a mimic, though. Because while it does have ghost orbs, let me see. If we got rid of the ghost orbs, that would be twins. So it can't be them. So it can't be the mimic. So those are real ghost orbs then. Okay. Because, as y'all know, the mimic can literally show fake ghost orbs. It's also one of the other strongest ghosts in this game because as they add more ghost types, the mimic just basically gets buffed because it gets more ghosts it can mimic. So that's kind of the whole point of the mimic. It turned off the breaker again. It can only be a Dayan or an Onryo at this point, because we haven't got the EMF 5 test. If it's EMF 5, then it's a Dayan. If it is freezing temps, then it's 100% a Onryo. Now again, I've said this before, the breath is a good indicator that it is the ghost room. You cannot rely on your breath anymore to discover if it is freezing temps. Kinetic Games changed that probably a couple of years ago now. So again, you can't just rely on your breath anymore to see if it's freezing temps. Once again, turn off the breaker. So now I need to go downstairs and turn the breaker on again. Before I go in, I'm going to check my sanity one last time. It's really not going down too much. Imagine it's just a mirror this entire time. It just randomly chucked the book on the floor. Bro. Dude, if you start a hunt, I'm really pissed off. You better not. Stop cutting off the damn breaker. And where is the book, by the way? Oh, it's right over here. Okay, yeah, it's not written in. Okay, that's good. What's the temperature now? Okay. See, the thing now is it's starting to not give Onryo vibes now for some reason. If that is the case, but that wouldn't make any sense. Because it wouldn't be giving as much of a freezing vibe as Dayan would. I don't think Dayan would actually show any breath. Because the only other option is Dayan. Which is one of the newer ghost types, by the way. One of 3 newer ghost types. Which, that being Dayan, Obambo, and the Galyu. Which were added back in December. As part of the Winter Just event. Alright. I still have Onryo. I am still leaning towards more Onryo. Let me check my sanity again, guys. Like, sanity is really important in Phasmophobia because it basically determines how odds are that you're going to get hunted. So, it's my sanity is still pretty good. And because it's not a demon, I feel more comfortable, as demons are the only ghost types that can literally... Well, Fae can also hunt at 70% sanity or higher, but demons can literally hunt you at 100% sanity if they feel like it, because it's their ability to do that. So far, it's not very pissed... So far, it's not very angry. It can't be UV, there's no way. Okay, yeah, it's not going below 0. Oh. That's the video camera. Alright. We need it to touch a door or something, or throw something for EMF for it to confirm. I don't think it's Onryo anymore. That means it can only be a Dayan. But we need to confirm. I think it's Dayan now. We haven't confirmed it, but either it's Onryo and it's just being stubborn to go below 50, or below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 Celsius, or it's not an Onryo and it's been a Dayan this entire time. So it's the thing. It can't be a mare because we already tested for a mare. It didn't turn off the light immediately for one, and it didn't do ghost riding, so it can't be a mare. Also, the reason why I'm playing on Tanglewood is the fact that Tanglewood's getting reworked soon, so that's another reason why I'm playing on Tanglewood. We need you to touch a door, Mr. Jan. Damn it, I could have took a picture of the flickering lights. Come on. It's not giving freezing temps. It's not giving Unreal vibes anymore. I think it's a day in. It has to be a day in. It's not showing itself in dots either, so I don't think it can be a yokai. Imagine just be a yokai this entire time, bro. It's like the same scenario as that one game, as that one investigation where, imagine it being spirit and it was a spirit the entire time. Like I literally got the rarest ghost in Phasmophobia, as the spirit has the lowest chance to be selected as the ghost type. So, yeah, I am not gonna be greedy. Fuck no. Like, you can kiss my ass, okay? I'm just saying that right now. I think it's a day in. Job well done. All right. Imagine just being a freaking yokai this entire time, bro. I'm really mad if it's a yokai. It was a yokai. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, it was a yokai the entire time. I'm pissed. I'm actually pissed right now, dude. Wow. So it was dots. It was just they were just being really stingy to step in the freaking dots projector. Ugh. I am so frustrated right now, dude. Of course, it was my own fault for being too damn stingy. Obviously, I should have just been way less stingy, and I should have just went for it. To be honest, I should have just held the dots projector in my hand the entire time. I would have seen it. That is so frustrating, dude.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Good analysis, though. Good analysis. That was a good gameplay session. I wish I was right on it being Onryo or Dayen, but unfortunately, I think the placement of the dots kind of got me, and yeah, that sucks. Anyway, this has been this episode of Phasmophobia. I'll see you guys next one, and peace.